Welcome back to Shed and Blues. Tottenham 2, Chelsea 0. And who is surprised by that result? I'm not. Did you really have faith in the manager, in the team, to turn up after what we've seen over the last few weeks, over the last 15 games? Did you really have faith? A better person than me, I suppose, because I didn't. Nothing I've seen from that manager has shown me anything, any reason to believe that we would get anything out of this game today. Look at the team sheet. Are you telling me that is his strongest 11? He had 7 days. A lot of players are back now. The majority of them are fit now. Look at the bench he had. Are you telling me that is our strongest 11 at the moment? He's a joke. Tottenham were the better side overall, I suppose. Probably deserved to win. They were there for the taking, though. They weren't that good in the first half. We just didn't turn up in the second. I don't know what he says to them at half time, but it seems like they just don't come out. They're so subdued. There's nothing like... Who's hyping them up at half time saying, come on, banging on walls, kicking bins around? Do you know what I mean? Because we came out for the second half and we weren't switched on. Tottenham scored. And he waits till we go 2-0 down to bring on Aubameyang to try and do anything. It's just another loss in the column, and it's just getting more and more embarrassing. Week by week, they continue with this guy to keep him in the place where he is just not good enough. Clearlake, Egbali, Todd Bowley. It's okay to admit when you've made a mistake. And you've made a couple since you've come here. Abramovich made mistakes. He picked the wrong guy, and he knew when he picked the wrong guy. AVB, Scolari. It's the same sort of situation here. This guy is a good manager, but he's just not good enough. He is not ready for this level. He has to go. How much longer are you going to persist with this? Because our trajectory at the moment is relegation. We are going into a relegation battle. Something none of us have ever seen before. I don't think the fans are ready for it. The majority of them aren't. The players aren't. Do you have faith in these players to fight? Do you have faith in the manager to be more pragmatic, to set us up to not be so easily beaten, to actually find a way to score goals? Because I don't. Players are coming into this side and looking worse. They have gotten progressively worse under this manager. We've seen these players play well. There is something seriously wrong, and it has to fall on Graham Potter. I say we get him out now, before the Dortmund game, because that's all we've got to play for. We need to bring in an interim, or we bring in someone else. We bring in a few guys to sort this mess out. Who? I don't know. I don't know who the answer is, but Graham Potter is not the answer. We know this now. Many of us knew this a few games ago, but they are persisting with this guy. And it's only going to get worse. I can't see it getting any better. Where is our next win coming from? You tell me in the comments down below who we are beating, where we are getting those 9 points from. That's all that matters now in the league. Get into 40 points. Get into safety. You tell me, who are we beating? Are we beating Leeds next? Got embarrassed by them in the beginning of the season. They'll be up for it. Their fans will be up for it. There's a rivalry there. They'll be told. They'll know their players. They'll be up for it. They'll know that Chelsea are there for the beating. They're in their own relegation battle at the moment. They need to get out of it. They've got a new manager now, so they've got a bit of a bounce. Perfect time for them to rock up at the bridge, isn't it? Get 3 points and, continue their season, and that'll give them a bounce they need to get out of relegation, hopefully for them. That's what their fans will be hoping for. That's what their players will be hoping for. That's what their manager will be hoping for. Chelsea are there for the taking. And we are. Easily beaten. Look at what we did against Southampton. Look at today. West Ham. We should have been winning that game. We should have won against Southampton. We should have beaten Tottenham today. These players are good enough, but they're not there. They are there for the taking. They are weak. They are spineless. They have no structure. They don't play as a team. We need to be sitting back. We need to be defensive. We need to be hard to beat. We are a mess at the moment. So let's just make ourselves hard to beat and then try and counter. That's all we can do at the moment. We didn't do that today. We were easily beaten by Tottenham. They didn't have to turn up, their team. They weren't at their best. No way near. Their fans will tell you that. If they're honest, they were not at their best today. Their manager weren't even there. Antonio Conte's like, do you know what? Not feeling quite right yet, and it's only Chelsea and Potter. You handle it, mate, to his assistant. He's like, do you know what, son? This is light work. Look at them. Light work. You can deal with Potter. Trust me, mate. And he did. Geezer ain't even got his coaching badges yet. And he outclassed Potter. What a joke. What a joke. What a joke we are as a club. It's only going to get worse. Only going to get worse if Potter stays in the job. That's a fact. Let's have a look, yeah, shall we? Where is our next win coming from? Let me just rock it up quickly. Matches. Leeds next. That'll be difficult. Then we're Leicester away. They always rock up. They always turn up. That's another rivalry there. If you know, you know. Everton at home. That's our next game where we might be able to do something. But Sean Dyche is going to set them up. Who will set his team up not to get beaten so easily? Be pragmatic. Be hard to break down. And we struggle to break anything down at the moment. We can knock down a Jenga set, this lot. Then it's Villa at home. The team that are level on points with us at the moment. The team under Steven Gerrard, who were near the bottom of the league at the beginning of the season. Look at what Unai Emery has done to that side. That's where a manager comes in and makes a difference. Look at the difference between what Unai Emery has done at Villa and what Graham Potter has done at Chelsea. Polar opposites. And we're passing in the night. Ships passing in the night. Because they're going one way and we're travelling the other. That's the problem. He's made a difference. Potter has made a difference. But Potter's difference has been very negative, where Unai Emery's has been very positive. Any idiot can see it. It's a joke. We are level on points with Aston Villa. All respects to Aston Villa. They've done very well to get where they are. It's a joke. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.